I'm here for another message for you today. Now, this is a channeled message that's been coming through all day. And it's been confirmation after confirmation to channel it. And it is going to be for all signs. So you could be any zodiac sign. As always, just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. It's a general and timeless reading, so it could be past, present, or future. If you would like a personal reading, one-on-one personal session, or Akashic records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com, or you could email me. All the information that you need is in that description box below. And as always, thank you for your love. Thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here. If my energy and my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on that notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. So, collective. This started off with a song that I haven't heard in years come on the radio, and all of a sudden these downloads started coming in as far as a channeled message. The song Gaspar Yanga, where it says, "Throwing stones, but you never atoned. Now look at you." And all of these downloads were coming in of how someone that's fueled by fear may have sent some sort of negative energy your way. Now, what's coming through actually is this person might be someone who is like that love and light kind of, love and light. They may not necessarily be a magician, but they're fueled by fear, which is what makes it black magic. And so all of these messages were coming through. So I'm going to channel what came through first until I get to the next song that had come on right after Gaspar Yanga. Magic is the mind, all right? And so no one has power over you. And when it comes to all these tarot readings of like, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, black magic, evil eye, no one has power over you. There's past lives, soul contracts, etc. You could always revoke your consent for anyone to ever have any perceived power over you, but no one has power over you. It is all in the mind. And so when someone sends negative energy your way, black magic, curses, things like that, that is to try to attempt to create illusions in your life and control your mind. But if you know thyself and you control your mind and your heart and soul leads the way, it does not have power over you. So I just want to put that out there too, to not, provoke any fear, because the person that you're dealing with is fueled by fear. They may have a lot of trauma, but again, they're just someone who they're really fueled by fear. They may actually not be like a bad person, because that's what I'm getting, is that it's someone fueled by fear. They may be trying to protect themselves against you in some way, shape, or form. But you're actually triggering the shadow within them, or some sort of low vibrational entity within them that's due to trauma. Some of them may actually be really religious, but what they don't realize, is that their control and their fear is creating some sort of black magic towards you, and you're not actually the person who's doing anything to them. So this is someone who they tried to send energy back your way, or protect themselves from you, but there was nothing to be protected from. They're actually trying to protect themselves from their own fears, which you are mirror reflecting. So that's the channeled message that was coming through. Right after I switched this song that I haven't heard for years, and right after this channeled message comes through, the song Black Magic Hour comes through. So you should have, if I was actually filming in my car, while I was getting all of these downloads and the song came on, Black Magic Hour, I said, oh, I'm running home to channel this message, because that song came on after. So it was a confirmation that someone has sent some sort of evil eye, negative energy, or black magic your way. And then for some of you, it's not like a black magician, actually. It's someone who's very much fueled by fear, and if you're fueled by fear and you tell, say, for example, Archangel Michael, please protect me from this person. They're evil, they're dark, they're this, they're that. But that person's actually not doing anything to you. That's still black magic, because that black magic is fear and control, and again, no one has any power over you. But what is coming through collective is for you, okay? So on your end of this situation, you may be someone who is a priest or a priestess. You have your own spiritual path. This person, though, again, it's their consciousness, unhealed trauma, and fueled by fear, that it's like they're trying to send some sort of negative energy your way. All right, and there may even be a lower vibrational entity controlling this person, but they don't realize it, and they appear, you know, as what I'm getting is very love and light. Okay, this person may even work with the angelic realms, etc., or they say that they do. But if you're fueled by fear, you know, then that's actually what's unconsciously driving you. So it's a little bit of mystery school teachings here too, and diving into the mysteries. But you've done a lot of work within your own shadow integration, your own consciousness, you know, but this person, they're just fueled by fear. Okay, so we're going to grab some cards on the situation. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, for the All Signs Collective today. What do we have for this channeled message on this person that has sent some sort of negative energy, black magic, or evil eye towards the collective? Spirit communication and paying attention. So for example, right, say I'm getting that download, and then the song right after that I never listen to, never search up, Black Magic Hour comes up. It's an example like that. So like when things like that happen for you, you know, or to you, that you're thinking of something, you feel something, and then you see a license plate with a particular number, a song comes on, etc. Those are confirmation. Spirit communication, paying attention. What else do we have for the collective for this reading for this person that has sent some sort of black magic, negativity, or evil eye the collective's way? We do have love, humility, and respect here. Mineral spirits, crystal beings, the crystal path, returning home, loving welcome, transition, life between lifetimes. I'm going to grab a few more oracle cards. Why do we have the crystal path, returning home, spirit communication? You do have end of a cycle and stand your ground. What else do we have for the crystal path, end of a cycle, returning home, spirit communication? Protection, inner child, and nurture. And then prophecy over here. So for some of you, a little bit of that prophecy energy of maybe you knew that that would happen, or they would do that. Like, you know, maybe a little bit of that Judas energy here. I do feel like something good comes out of this. Pay attention to all of the signs and the spirit communication that's coming in. I do feel like it has something to do with your path over here, because it does say the crystal path, and we see a lot of fours. So you'll be seeing the number 444. Now we have motherhood here, protection, inner child, and nurture. Again, number one, like you are your protection, you know, and so nothing can have power over you if you're very secure within yourself, your mind, you know, you have a clear mind, clear heart, clear spirit, clear conscious. Protection, inner child, and nurture. When it comes to this other person, you know, perhaps they themselves don't feel safe. You know, again, this is someone who doesn't feel safe, fueled by fear, etc. What is one more message for the collective on this person that has sent them some sort of black magic negativity? It's so interesting. We have two messages of pay attention. Okay, so this is a big message for you to pay attention right now. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Again, everything is well. We do get end of a cycle. So there's a cycle that's completing here for you, that's ending here for you. And with the returning home, and we do have a gift that's coming from this. Okay, so there's definitely a gift coming from this. Your spirit guides are really with you at this time, you know, because we do have loving welcome over here. So I do feel like this may even bring you into a brand new timeline over here. Pay attention. Oh, Jesus. You do have celibacy, higher self, and Towerette. For Towerette to come out too, go look up the story of Towerette, and it's interesting because we have motherhood and then Towerette. Now Towerette is the protection of the home, of children, and of mothers. Motherhood and Towerette. Some of you may actually be a mother. All right, or a father. That's not going to be necessarily for everyone, but some of you may be an actual mother or father. And in general, Towerette is very, very protective, but especially against evil, negative energy, malevolent energy. Nothing goes by Towerette. Now, there are messages coming in from your higher self. I do see celibacy over here. Some of you could be practicing celibacy at this time. And there's definitely a gift that's coming from this. Now we're going to see what this message is with the tarot. So for some of you that connect with Taweret, you connect with Taweret, Sekhmet, maybe even Durga or Kali Ma. I'm also hearing Morrigan for some of you, okay? And so those energies are really protecting you at this time or working with you. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, why do we have the Crystal Path, returning home, end of a cycle, Spirit communication, paying attention, and motherhood protection for the collective for this reading? Why do we have end of a cycle? What cycle is ending? Where you feel like you have to, like you've been in a battle, or, you know, maybe some of you have been in a little bit of spiritual warfare energy. You're feeling like you're spiritually attacked. You're not going to feel like that for much longer is what's coming through, okay? Spirit is, in your higher self, is really trying to communicate with you, letting you know that all is well, especially if this is something that you're worrying about. Why the Nine of Wands for end of a cycle? What cycle is ending? A gift is coming from this. Truly, because you do have Six of Coins over here, Queen of Wands. And what is the collective's energy in this reading? What is the collective's energy in this reading? You have Judgment, you have the High Priestess over here. Okay, so you really are in that High Priestess energy. I do feel like you're seeing the energy in the situation for what it is, okay, with Judgment and High Priestess. Why Judgment and High Priestess for the collective's energy? When it comes to this person that you're thinking of, and we have Four of Wands, Sun card, you know, this could be someone maybe that you celebrated with too. I do feel like you have the discernment, you have the intuition, the spiritual wisdom, but what's coming through is like you are someone that may be a little bit occulty or esoteric in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like maybe that's also part of the reason why this person's just like, yeah, it has to be the collective that's doing, like, you know, that's why they're trying to project onto you. But you don't use your wisdom for any of that kind of stuff, you know. So this is someone who has religious programming. This is someone fueled by fear, who doesn't feel safe within themselves. I do feel like, when it comes to this connection, Two of Cups, you do have that, say, authority to make that judgment. And in this case, I really wouldn't call it judgment. I would more call it discernment. You know, maybe this person is judging you in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like the better word with Judgment and High Priestess is discernment when it comes to this person. All right. Why Judgment, High Priestess, and Two of Cups for the collective's energy? Yeah, this person over here is showing up as the Five of Swords. Okay, it does say pain, aggression, failure, surrender, change, walking away over here. All right, you're really going to have to walk away from someone here. Use your intuition. Yeah, this is someone that it's like they come into your life, and for some of you, you knew when they came into your life, at one point this person is going to end up either turning on me or, you know, acting out in some way, shape, or form. Okay, now let's see what this reading is over here. So that's your energy collective. Why do we have the Five of Wands? And so just beforehand too, we have for this reading the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, why do we have the Four of Cups for this reading for the collective? Why do we have the Nine of Swords? You do have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. It gets good at the end. Despite the Nine of Swords energy, there's a shift in perspective because you can transmute this energy. Now, this reading is for someone who truly is experiencing some sort of negativity, evil eye, or black magic that is being sent your way. It doesn't have power over you. But what's coming through is the different signs are like anxiety when you don't normally have anxiety. That's what's coming through, is you are recognizing, okay, there's something going on here that feels a little bit off. And that's why Spirit is saying, pay attention. 144 as soon as I say that. So when all of a sudden there's a lot of conflict in your life that, I mean, Mercury retrograde, things, etc. Our lives are not going to be perfect. Sometimes, technology will this or that. Sometimes we'll trip and fall, and that doesn't mean that there's negativity being sent your way, There's light and dark within us all. But there's certain signs to look out for when it comes to someone truly projecting energy your way, or just knowing that someone has directly attacked you. So 5 of Wands, all of a sudden a lot of conflict in your life. And that's like that day where there is a flat tire, and then your boyfriend or girlfriend all of a sudden switches up and is mad at you, and then this breaks, and then that breaks, and then your evil eye bracelet breaks. That is non-organic, which, doesn't necessarily mean it's black magic, So again, like, use your intuition, use your divination, seek spiritual guidance as well, maybe from someone else, etc. But that's like an example where it's like, okay, all in one day, all of a sudden, this feels very direct, and that's what's coming through, is you may have experienced some sort of direct spiritual attack. Now, we do also have the 4 of Cups. So that's like, all of a sudden, I feel bored with my life. All of a sudden, I'm thinking these negative thoughts that I don't normally think. All of a sudden, I'm less satisfied with my life than I feel on an everyday basis. And again, rule out all the other factors first, because sometimes I do feel like people just go straight to like, oh no, I am experiencing black magic, and it's not always that. So rule out everything else first. Like, for example, like I said in the community post, if you're tired, check your vitamin D levels first, and then, do everything else. But this reading is for truly someone who's experiencing a direct attack. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like, bam, bam, bam. And then we do have the 9 of Swords here. So that is like, all of a sudden, bad dreams, anxiety that you don't normally feel or deal with. These are all signs. And again, no black magic has power over you when you know thyself, when you have a clear vessel, a direct connection to source, and a clear mind. You could see past the illusion. These are examples of how, like, black magic, curses, hexes, evil eye, things like that can show up in your life. And it's usually like all of these things kind of mixed together, where it's like, okay, this is not my usual reality, and again, it's not always that situation, but you will know. And that is why Spirit is saying here, pay attention. Pay attention to the different signs. Again, consult in divination, maybe even get a reading, a cleansing, things like that to make sure of that. But I feel like this reading is coming out because, yes, there is something here and there's a gift that comes from it. I do feel like some of you have been dealing with some sort of direct spiritual attack. Okay, now we do have the Page of Wands to clarify the 5 of Wands here. This is an example where it's like, all of a sudden, people around you start to not like you. You started arguing with people. It's like, just, etc. We do have 4 of Cups here with the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is a little bit of mental overload, need to empty, rest, and relax, needing peace and tranquility, it says, sanctuary, meditation. So some of you, when you started feeling this, you're going deeper into your spiritual practice, your meditative practices, etc. Now, we do have the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles. So we're going to clarify each one. Why the Page of Wands with the 5 of Wands? Why the 4 of Cups with the 4 of Swords? Why the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles? Yes, these are all different signs, okay? Because what I'm seeing too is 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and then the 4 of Pentacles. And so when your money starts getting affected, like, these are all different signs that you could be experiencing some sort of spiritual attack. And usually it's like all of a sudden all of these things happening at once. And that's just a sign of like a, something direct towards you. Some of you could benefit from some sort of time off, time out, or even some sort of travel here with the 3 of Wands energy. And I do see you protecting your energy. Okay, a brand new cycle is starting for you. And that's why, for some of you that have been experiencing this, with the 7 of Swords here, maybe you didn't realize it. Again, it's that energy of someone throwing a rock, hiding the stone. You're going to get through this, But this is for someone who's been experiencing a spiritual attack, or maybe the effects of like black magic for some time. Okay, where again, things just, it doesn't make sense, you know? And I do feel like you're reclaiming your power back. With the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Coins over here, end of a cycle. This spiritual attack cycle is ending. You can see things for what it is that they are. Hold even stronger energetic boundaries and protection. And you know thy truth, you know, versus the illusions that have been created in your life. I do feel like you're releasing illusion completely and you're coming back into alignment over here. All right. Now, why the 4 of Coins here? Why the 4 of Coins here? Yes, you do have 5 of Swords. You have the High Priestess energy here. Okay. And so trusting your intuition. You know, I do feel like with that 5 of Swords energy, there is someone who, you know, before I keep talking, why 5 of Swords with the High Priestess? You're going to end up on a completely new path, a new journey. We do have the Fool card over here. It does say innocence, you know, moving forward, freedom. I do feel like you're going to be free from whatever the situation is. Someone, again, wanted to protect themselves in some way, shape, or form and felt like you were the bad guy. All right. And I do feel like you need to trust your intuition when it comes to you know who, or it's like, you know, something has been done. It does say my inner knowledge is my best guide, the High Priestess card. Okay. It's like, you know that there's some sort of upper hand situation happening here. And it might be High Priestess card. It might be in the unseen, but you know, and then you do have the Fool card. Why the Fool card here for the collective? You know what? And you're going to get it right back. Okay, collective, you are going to get it right back because this was ill intention. You cannot take someone's free will. You cannot, you know, there's certain laws, you know. We're going to dig a little bit into the other person, see who it is that they are, what their intentions are towards you. However, what you do need to know, collective, is yes, this is what it is. You're dealing with some sort of energy, entity, or person that wants the upper hand in your life. And again, this has affected your mind. It has affected people around you in your relationships. It has affected your money in some way, shape, or form, where things were going good and then all of a sudden you started to have to save random things and, you know, coming out of your bank account and charges. That was non-organic is how this message feels. And I don't channel like the black magic stuff often. But when I do, I'm led to because it feels like this is something that someone's going through. And again, the reason why I don't channel it often is because sometimes, like, it's not always that. So again, always check everything else first, but also pay attention and just know the signs. You know, the Fool card and the 9 of Pentacles. You are going to get a fresh new start here, and you are going to be independently wealthy. Your money is going to be restored here. Okay. You're going to feel comfortable. Things are going to be good again. You're going to feel abundant again. So this has no power over you. I do feel like maybe you just needed to see it for what it was to reclaim your power back. Okay. Now I'm going to go to another deck. Now, who sent this energy the collective's way? Who sent this energy the collective's way? Oh, Jesus Christ. High Priestess. So you have the High Priestess card, trust your intuition, collective. The Devil card is what came out, and the Hierophant. Okay, so this is someone who, again, for some of you, they may actually be like love and light kind of spiritual person. This is definitely someone who's either very spiritual, someone who may be high ranking in some way, shape, or form. Again, they have no power over you. They're showing up as the Devil card. They're quite literally fueled by their fears. Devil card. Okay. And they could be another priest or priestess. So it could be a priest or priestess, maybe even like a pastor for some of you, or they could be a Taurus energy. And then for just a few of you, if this resonates, it may be someone that you were with at 33, as soon as I say that, like a past relationship. They're showing up as the devil card of who this person is to you. So this person truly is fueled by their fears. This person is karmic because they're not doing the shadow integration work. So they're like stuck in that energy or that consciousness. Why the Hierophant with the devil card? Who is this person that sent this energy towards the collective? A lot of earth energy here for sure. Who is this person? This person has trauma. This person is fueled by their fears. 5 of Wands. Okay, so this person is someone who has some things going on in their life. You know, and no one's life is perfect, but this person is like full of trauma. And this person sees through the eye and they have a blocked third eye because of unhealed trauma and the lack of integrating their shadow. And now, like, it's kind of taken over them in some way, shape, or form, you know. Now, what is this person's intentions towards the collective? What is this person's intentions? We see the number 333. Why 3 of Cups with the 3 of Wands for this person's intentions towards the collective? They're really like, you know, and again, what's coming through is just some strong message that this person isn't necessarily a bad person, but because like the lack of healing of their trauma, fully facing and addressing it, and the lack of shadow integration, they can be run by some sort of lower entity, like lower vibrating entity. Or again, they are fueled and they are unconsciously led, not by the heart, but by their fears. They do have a blocked third eye. This person feels left out by you in some way, shape, or form. They are separate from you. This feels like subconscious jealousy. Very deep subconscious or unconscious jealousy. 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Moon card. Why the 3 of Cups here? What is this 3 of Cups? And by High Priestess, I'm just going to trust what came through as soon as I asked why the 3 of Cups. They may have even involved someone else to help them with this. Where it's like, oh, there's this person in my life and they're doing this and they're doing that. Can you help me protect myself or this or that from this person? So for some of you, they may have hired some sort of like even third-party practitioner. They may have gotten someone to do the work for them. High Priestess card is what's coming through. Why the 3 of Cups with the High Priestess? You do have the Sun card over here. Okay, and then I will keep the other part that I said too, that for some of you, it's also your joy, your happiness, that they almost feel a little bit jealous. It's like they're actually kind of irritated by your ability to be open, to be wild, to be free, to be happy. All right. Why the 3 of Wands? Yeah, this person from a distance is like, you know, they're watching you. They've thrown some sort of rock your way, and for some of you, this person doesn't even realize they threw a rock your way. Some of you, they intentionally did. And they try to be a little bit sneaky about it. Like, I'm going to throw a rock, 7 of Swords, and then I'm going to turn my back away so that you don't know, you know, that I did that or whatever it is. Now we have the Moon card with the 5 of Swords. Why the Moon card with the 5 of Swords? This person in some way, shape, or form feels a little rejected by you. So maybe you knew this person in some way, shape, or form, but what's coming through is maybe you weren't even like very, very close to this person. You know, but they do feel rejected by you in some way, shape, or form with this 4 of Cups here. And it's almost like some sort of revenge. But I feel like it's coming like from trauma. And I'm just going to say this too because it's coming through. For some of you, this person may have some sort of like borderline disorder. Okay. We're not medical doctors. We're not, what is it called? Diagnosing people and things like that. But for those of you who it resonates, this person may be borderline, okay? Where it's just like, maybe you are just living your life or maybe not around them, this or that, and they just like are creating all these things and fear of abandonment and this and that. So that's kind of what's coming up here. All right. Now, what is the outcome for the collective when it comes to this message? A gift. Ooh. As soon as I'm saying a gift, you hear the sirens? feel like that's divine judgment for you. You know, and it kind of makes me want to cry too. So for some of you, you really deserve this. You know, and I do believe that, say, when this does happen, right, it's teaching you to take authority back, you know, over your life. You are a sovereign light being, and no entity, no negativity, no black magic, no nothing has power over you. You're going to get a gift from this. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, okay? You're definitely getting a financial upgrade. And for some of you, you could definitely benefit from a cleansing. You know, definitely spiritually cleanse, you know, protect your energy, see things for what it is that they are, pay attention to all of the signs, patterns, and synchronicities. And also, you know, maybe put it in your mind and affirmations, you know, all negativity transmutes to my highest good. All negativity in my energetic field must leave now, or you must transmute to unconditional love, but you may not stay here. So affirmations like that, you know, and you could always alchemize negativity to your own abundance, to money, to positivity, things like that. Okay, so I do see some sort of alchemy here. A big message from Spirit that there is a gift that comes from closing out this cycle. What is some advice for the collective? Cord cut. You could definitely benefit from a cord cut. You know, and sometimes you may not even know who the cord connects to, you know, so you could always cord cut to, you know, person, places, situations that are negative, toxic, draining, you know, so that could benefit you too. Now, what is some further advice for the collective for this reading? What is some further advice for the collective for this reading? Okay, there is some sort of evil eye, okay? Evil eye, life force energy, third party. That won't be for everyone, but for some of you, it's the third party, okay? Third party energy, evil eye, cord cut. So some of you may even have an ex, and it's their person. That's like, it's weird, okay? But definitely someone fueled by trauma, fear. They really lack self-awareness and self-introspection and reflection. We do have life force energy here as well, all right? I'm going to grab 2 more cards. What are 2 more cards for the collective for this reading? Returning home, Lumeria returns. Honest, authentic, genuine, and present, okay? Collective, and we have receive again, a big message here. Be open to receive. This is all transmuting to your highest good, and this situation has taught you in some way, shape, or form. Now that you know what's going on, I revoke any and all soul contracts that I have signed, known or unknown, through any time, space, or dimension that has given anyone permission or anything permission to have power over me. I am a sovereign light being. Affirmations like that, you could say it, you could write it, proclaim it. You are definitely having some sort of like returning home to yourself. You haven't felt yourself. That's because of all this energy. It wasn't even you. Okay, I do feel like illusions were trying, this person was trying to project illusions onto your life. It has no power over you no longer, okay? You're reclaiming your energy. You're going to feel like you again. Your finances are balancing again, so things are going to get good for you, collective. We do also have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. You are about to receive, okay? That's what I have for you, collective. I hope that it resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day.